Hi, and welcome to CCK Under 5. Today we're going to be discussing what it means when your VA decision letter says favorable findings. First, let's talk about what does an award letter look like. In most cases, veterans will receive a notice of action letter along with their actual VA rating decision letter. Essentially, the notice of action letter is a cover letter that explains certain elements of the decision that VA has made. The introduction includes information such as the veteran's claim, their claims file number, and a brief history of their time in service, like the years of service and even the branch of service that the veteran had served. From there, it includes a brief history of the veteran's claim, such as the date of the initial claim, previous VA decisions, and even previous appeals. The decision letter will notify the veteran of VA's decision and a rating if applicable. Usually, it will have all of the issues or claim conditions listed out and state whether each condition was granted or denied. This letter will also include a section with dependency information if that applies, and a section listing out all of the evidence that VA looked at when making their decision. So, what should you be looking for in this decision letter? Following the evidence section, VA is going to list out all of the reasons and rationale for its decision, which will be broken down by issue. This section will provide the veteran with a chronological timeline of the steps that VA had taken in order to make its decision. Sometimes it will also reference any applicable laws and regulations that VA had used in rendering their decision as well. The purpose of this section of the decision letter is to concisely cite and evaluate all the facts considered in making VA's decision. Now, what are favorable findings? Now, under 38 CFR 3.104, a finding is any conclusion either on a question of fact or an application of law to the facts made by an adjudicator. A favorable finding is any finding that is favorable to the claimant. For example, if a veteran is claiming service connection for post-traumatic stress disorder and VA recognizes their stressor, it should be noted as a favorable finding in their rating decision. Under 38 CFR 3.104 subsection C, VA must include any favorable finding in their reasons for a decision section, even if the veteran's condition or the conditions were denied. Additionally, if there are any multiple bases of service connection or multiple reasons for denial that are being addressed in that decision, relevant text must be added to address the unmet elements in favorable findings relevant to each claimed theory of service connection. In other words, each basis of service connection in the reason for its denial needs to be addressed by VA in their decision letter. Importantly, VA adjudicators are bound by favorable findings and can only rebut them with clear and unmistakable evidence. However, VA can sometimes be inconsistent with favorable findings, and sometimes they are not always listed on their decision. So please take a look at that information carefully. Thank you for watching today's video. Be sure to check out our blog at cck-law.com for more information about how to read your VA decision letter. Thank you for tuning in.